Hello professionals, this is the second video in the series of learning KRAs and KPIs, which are key results areas and key performance indicators. In last video, you learned why should you ask your reporting manager to form your KRAs and KPIs within first month of your joining. In case if you have not watched that video yet, then I will recommend you to watch that, as forming KRAs and KPIs can save you from many troubles in your work life. The link of the video is showing here in the I button. The agenda of today's video is to tell you how to form KRAs and KPIs in a right way, and that is by following SMART goal approach. Today we will understand about the SMART goal approach in detail, and towards the end of the video I will also share my own KPIs which will give you a clear idea how to form KRAs and KPIs in a right manner. So now let's get started. SMART goal approach, S stands for specific, means your goal has to be specific and clear. Otherwise your efforts will not be focused and you will not feel truly motivated to achieve your goal. While crafting your goal, ask this question to yourself, and the question is, what do I want to achieve or what do I want to accomplish? As an example, if you are currently working as an executive HR but you want to reach to a middle level position in your career, which could be manager HR, then in that case your goal should be to learn the required competencies like communication skills, negotiation skills, industrial relationships, learning about the HR role in employee life cycle, and there could be many other competencies, and to get the required experience to become the manager HR in my organization. Then this is a clear and specific goal and does not leave any scope for any kind of ambiguity. I hope it is clear till here. Now let's move towards the next letter, which is M. M stands for measurable. Your goal has to be measurable, otherwise how will you get to know if you have achieved your goal or not? Moreover, having a measurable goal will ensure that you can track the progress so that you stay motivated. As an example, if your goal is to improve your competencies or your skills by each day, then it is not a measurable goal. How will you get to know that how much you are improving by each day? On the other hand, if your goal is to successfully complete 3 courses in next 3 months, then it is a measurable goal. You can easily measure it. To understand if your goal is measurable or not, please ask these questions to yourself, and the questions are: how much, how many, how will I get to know once I will achieve my goal? Now coming to letter A, which means attainable or achievable. Your goal has to be realistic and attainable to be successful. In other words, it should stretch your limits but at the same time should remain possible to attain. If you want to know your goal is achievable or not, then try asking these questions to yourself. How can I achieve my goal? How realistic is this goal? Basis on the other constraint which you may have, like financial factors, availability of the resources, and there could be different hurdles for different people. As an example, if you are currently working as an executive HR and your goal is to become manager HR from executive level position, then it is a realistic and attainable goal. But if you aim directly to become the HR head from executive level position, then it is not a realistic or attainable goal, because to get that level of learning and experience will really take long time, and moreover, finding the resources from where you can get the learning will be another biggest challenge. The other things which you should check to understand if your goal is achievable or not are: do you have time to achieve this goal? Are the necessary resources available to you? Can you afford to achieve this goal or not? Now let's move towards the next letter, which is R. But before that, I want to know your feedback. Are you finding this video informative, helpful, yes or no? If yes, then like the video, share your thoughts in the comment section, and do subscribe to the channel to know more about interview tips, career guidance, and latest HR trends. R means relevant. This step is about ensuring that your goal matters to you and aligns with the other goals and needs of your life. If you want to know that your goal is relevant or not, then try asking these questions to yourself, and the questions are: does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time to pursue my goal? Or does your goal align with the other needs or goals of your life? As an example, if you want to become manager HR but at the same time you have interest to learn digital marketing, then you should ask these questions to yourself. Is this the right time to learn digital marketing? Or learning digital marketing will help you to achieve your goal, which is to become manager HR? Or learning digital marketing is aligned with the other goals or needs of your life? Or if you try to learn both the skills at the same time, then will it affect any of your personal goal, which could be financial saving or time management? Because if you try to learn both the skills at the same time, then it will be costly, and moreover it will take most of your time. Just to make it a little bit more easy to understand, I will give one more example. Just think about any of your known women who had to take break from her career after delivering a baby, because at that time her personal goal, which was to take care of the baby, was not aligned with her professional goal, which was to pursue her career at the same time. Because after delivering a baby, she had to give most of her time and attention towards her personal goal, which was to take care of the baby, and therefore she had to push or postpone her professional goal. I hope from this example you have understood the meaning of relevant goal, and that means that your goal has to be aligned with the other goals of your life and it should matter to you. Now let's talk about the last letter, which is T, and that means time bound. Every goal should have a target date so that you have a deadline to focus on and something to work toward. Moreover, having a target date will ensure that you are committed towards your goal and know by when you have to achieve it. A time bound goal usually should answer these questions: when, what can I do 6 weeks from now, what can I do 6 months from now, or what can I do today. As an example, if your goal is to become manager HR, then please include a timeline to your goal, that by when you want to become the manager HR, and make sure that you give enough time frame to yourself to achieve those small milestones which will help you to achieve your final objective. Following this approach will ensure that you do proper goal setting, hence form right KRAs and KPIs. I hope I could add some value to your knowledge today. Now let's move towards the second part of the video, where I'm going to share my own KPIs with you, which I was following in my last organization. As most of you know that in my last organization, I was leading the learning and development function, and in that role, my number one KPI was to ensure 100% conduct of management conversation in the organization within 45 days. Management conversation was one of the internal process in the organization, where managers used to do one-on-one discussion with their team members on a half-yearly basis, and they used to discuss about their past performance and used to identify future training needs so that they can improve their performance. Now try to understand this KPI from a SMART goal approach. It was a specific goal because it gave me clear idea what do I have to do. It was a measurable goal because I was the one who was receiving all the MC forms from all the managers and knew how many MCs are done against the total number of MCs which were supposed to be done in the company. It was an attainable goal. It was a relevant goal because I was capturing training needs from those forms, which was aligned to the other goals of my role. And it was a time bound goal because I knew that all the MCs were supposed to be done within 45 days. Now let's move towards my second KPI, which was to organize trainings in the company, and the target was 24 trainings in a year. That means 2 trainings each month. The third KPI was linked to check the effectiveness of the training, and I used to check it by taking the anonymous feedback from the participants and used to track it at NPS level, which is Net Promoter Score, and the minimum target was 70%. The fourth KPI which I had, that was to create the training content for all kind of internal training and for the learning management system. The fifth KPI which I had, that is to do successful confirmation of the employees by following proper process. That means all the employees whose confirmation was due in the company, who had completed probation period of minimum 6 months in the company, I was supposed to get in touch with their managers to understand their last 6 months performance basis on their KPIs, to understand their behavior, whether it is aligned as per the company's core value or not, and to finally capture the rating of their managers if those new joinees were the A player in the company or not. Basically, A players are those candidates who are best available talent in the market within our budget. So these are the 5 KPIs which I was following in my last organization. I hope knowing these KPIs gave you clear idea how to form KRAs and KPIs in a right way and how to connect it with SMART goal approach. If you have any other query, then please feel free to ask me in the comment section and I'll be happy to respond there. Other than this, if you have got multiple job offers in your hand and confused that which one is better on the basis of salary structure, then watch this video. And if you want to know how to deal with a bad or difficult reporting manager, then watch this video.